Welcome back to K-pop&juice, where the gist is always fresh, hot, juicy, and completely unfiltered. If you're here, you already know this is the place where we don't just talk about K-pop, we live it, we feel it, and we break it down together in real time. And today's story? Woo. This one is spiraling fast. Like getting out of control fast. Because once again, Cha Eun-woo has found himself at the center of an online storm. But this time, it's not just about him anymore. It's about the fans, the netizens, the receipts, the theories, and what people are now calling a full-blown verification war. Yes, you heard that right. A verification war. And if you've been anywhere near K-pop Twitter, TikTok, or fan forums lately, you already know. It's chaos out there. So let's rewind for a second and piece this together. It all started with a moment that on its own didn't seem like it would explode this way. A post, a reaction, a discussion. Something small that somehow triggered something massive. And before anyone could slow it down, fans began digging. And when K-pop fans start digging, oh, it turns into an investigation real quick. Screenshots started circulating, old clips resurfaced, translations were questioned, context was debated, and suddenly, it wasn't just about what happened, it was about what was true. That's where things took a turn. Because instead of one clear narrative, multiple versions of the story began to emerge. One group of netizens would present evidence, claiming they had the correct timeline. Another group would counter with their own receipts, saying the first group got it completely wrong. And just like that, the fandom split into sides. Not necessarily in a toxic way at first, but definitely in a heated way. People weren't just sharing opinions anymore, they were trying to prove them. Hence the term, verification war. Now let's be real. This kind of situation isn't new in K-pop. Whenever something even slightly controversial happens, fans go into detective mode. But this time, it feels different. Why? Because of the intensity, because of the speed, and because of how deeply people are analyzing every single detail connected to Cha Eun-woo. Some fans are defending him fiercely, saying that misinformation is being spread and that people are jumping to conclusions without full context. They're posting long threads, breaking down timelines minute by minute, translating original sources, and calling for calm. On the other side, some netizens are questioning everything. They're not necessarily attacking, but they're skeptical. They want clarity, they want confirmation, they want answers that feel solid and undeniable. And in between these two sides, confusion. A lot of confusion. Because when information keeps changing, when new evidence keeps appearing, and when different interpretations keep clashing, it becomes hard to know what to believe. And that's exactly what's fueling this whole situation. Let's talk about how fast this escalated. Within hours, hashtags started trending. Within a day, multiple versions of the same story were circulating. Within 2 days, international fans were involved, translations were being debated across languages, and even casual observers were getting pulled into the discussion. And suddenly, it wasn't just a fandom issue anymore. It became a global K-pop conversation. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. This isn't just about defending or criticizing Cha Eun-woo. It's about ownership of the narrative. Who gets to decide what's true? Who gets to interpret what happened? Who has the correct version? And in a digital world where everyone has access to information and the ability to share it instantly, those questions become complicated real fast. Because one screenshot can be interpreted in 5 different ways. One translation can shift the entire meaning. One missing detail can change the whole story. And when thousands, sometimes millions of people are analyzing the same content at the same time, you get chaos. But you also get something else. Engagement. A lot of it. Let's not ignore the fact that moments like this, as overwhelming as they are, also show just how powerful fandom culture is. The level of attention, the speed of reaction, the depth of analysis, it's honestly incredible. Fans aren't passive anymore. They're active participants. Investigators, analysts, translators, archivists. They care. And that care is what drives situations like this to escalate so quickly. But here's the flip side. When everyone is trying to verify something at the same time, contradictions are inevitable. Because not everyone has access to the same sources. Not everyone interprets things the same way. Not everyone approaches situations with the same mindset. So what happens? Clashes, debates, threads responding to threads. videos responding to videos, comments correcting comments. And before you know it, the focus shifts. It's no longer just about Cha Eun-woo, it's about who's right. And that's where things can get messy. Some fans are now calling for a pause, a moment to breathe, to wait for official clarification, if any comes at all. Others believe that the truth is already out there and just needs to be pieced together correctly. But in the middle of all this, silence. No clear statement, no direct confirmation, just the noise of the internet getting louder and louder. And that silence, it's powerful, because it leaves room for interpretation. And interpretation is exactly what's driving this verification war. Let's bring it back to the emotional side for a moment. Imagine being in Eun-woo's position right now, watching as thousands of people debate your actions, your intentions, your words, seeing different versions of your story being created in real time, knowing that no matter what you say or don't say, it will be analyzed, dissected, and possibly misunderstood. That's pressure. And it's not something we should ignore. At the same time, fans also feel something: concern, frustration, protectiveness, curiosity. Because when you support someone, when you admire their work, whether through dramas, music, or appearances with Astro, you naturally want clarity when something feels off. You want to understand. You want to defend. Or at the very least, you want the truth. And right now, the truth feels fragmented. Scattered across posts, threads, translations, and interpretations. So where does this go from here? That's the big question. Will things calm down once more information comes out? Will fans reach a consensus? Or will this remain one of those moments that never fully settles, just fades over time as new events take over? Because in K-pop, the cycle never really stops. There's always something new. But certain moments, they stick. They become part of the narrative, part of the fandom memory. And this verification war, it might just be one of those moments. So now we turn it over to you. What do you think? Is this situation being blown out of proportion? Are fans right to question and verify everything? Or is this a case of the internet moving too fast without enough clarity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading everything. And you already know we'll keep following this story closely, bringing you every update, every twist, and every reaction, fresh, hot, juicy, and unfiltered. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep sipping that K-pop juice.